So, located in the Franklin Mountains, as you can see, is the Northeast Tin Mines. Now, to get here, you're going to take the 54 north, and you're going to take the MLK exit, which is 31. You're going to follow that. Like the second road is John Cunningham. You're going to turn left. Going to take you to the end. You're going to see some snake arches, and you're going to see where you can pay your $5 per person to hike the trail, which is what we are doing right now. Now, we started this trek at about 7 in the morning, and it was a cool day, which was kind of odd for El Paso, but this was a pretty brisk rock here. A little about this place is that this is the only tin mine in the United States, apparently. It is located in the desert, as you can see. Lots of, rocks and desert plants. You're going to see signs along the way, Franklin State Martins, the Maze Hike and Bike Trail. That's the one that we took. Here we go, hiking it up. The other way is called Lazy Cow, and so you either take one route is to the Maze, and then the other is Lazy Cow. Now, the Lazy Cow is a much longer, but much easier, and this one I think is a lot more direct, but there's a lot more up and down, up and down, up and down, and very jagged rocks. And so if you're not hiking too much, you want to take that one. Here's the small cave. This you're going to see when you're approaching the tin mines, and it's just pretty much just a cutout cave. And it looks like people have camped in here before. There's soot on the roof and the obligatory toilet paper. And it's just a cutout cave. But it's not too bad. Here's some more of the wildlife around here with the vegetation. So it was a beautiful day that day. I do recommend if you're going to hike this, do it on a cool day. Watch your weather. When the sun came up, it started to get hot. And then something happened, and it was just like, I don't know, it was almost like in those movies where somebody desecrates a sacred temple, and then the clouds started rolling in, and the temperature dropped, and the wind really kicked up. But Range Rider Hike and Bike Trail, you got the Blue Moon Road Hike and Bike Trail. This one here, okay, yeah, now we're starting to head up. We're starting to get close to the tin mines here. Our total trip in the total in and out was almost 11 miles. And then, but it wasn't too steep in most places. Here's a picture of the top of the mines. And there's the old Tin Mine Road. And I had zoomed in for that picture. It was still pretty far away. You can see it in the back there. Here's just another picture of the entrance of the small cave, which was pretty cool. It'd be a nice place to stay. Mundy's Gap. As long as you're seeing these signs, you're going to get there. Scenic Road Hike and Bike Trail. Stay on the trail. And there you can see the door and the metal covering over the top of it. There's the yucca, banana yucca. That's actually edible. And like I said, it was almost like something happened it just came, the clouds and the wind and everything just started coming in. Now here we are, and we have gotten to the top on the map it says Steep Hill, and this is the bottom entrance, which I don't recommend. You have to crawl in through there. Now we've made our way to the top. This is the top entrance here. And that's how you get into the mines. Now we're going to walk into the mines. So anyway, and then here we got to where this is just a air shaft that leads up. But that's pretty much it. But it was a really fun trip. Um, we did try to climb up there, but we didn't really want to trust that bar too much, and I don't think you're really supposed to, so we didn't want to do anything too bad. But this was a really fun little. I think it took us 5 hours total in and out. So if you like hiking, I really recommend checking this place out. Um, there you can see the clouds just rolling in. It was absolutely insane. It was almost like somebody desecrated the place, but good thing to check out. Have fun in El Paso.